What would you do if everyone around you told you that your dream was impossible? What if every voice you heard said, "Give up"? Would you stop trying? Or would you keep jumping? This is the story of a small frog who found himself trapped in a deep pit and discovered a lesson that changed an entire forest forever. The sun was rising over a beautiful forest. Birds sang in the trees, and a group of frogs hopped happily along a narrow path beside a pond. Among them were two young frogs named Oliver and Finn. They laughed, raced each other, and dreamed about exploring the forest. Suddenly, disaster struck. The ground beneath them gave way. Crack! Before they could react, both frogs fell into a deep pit hidden under leaves. "Help!" Finn cried. The other frogs rushed to the edge and looked down. The pit was deep. Very deep. Oliver and Finn immediately began jumping. Again and again, they tried to reach the top. But each time, they slid back down. The frogs above watched carefully. An old frog shook his head. "The pit is too deep." Another frog sighed. "They'll never make it out." Soon, the crowd began shouting. "Stop trying. It's impossible. Save your energy. Just give up." Down below, Finn could hear every word. At first, he ignored them. But as time passed, the voices became louder. "It's useless. You can't do it. There is no hope." Little by little, those words began to enter his mind. His jumps became weaker. His confidence disappeared. Finally, Finn collapsed on the ground. Breathing heavily, he looked at Oliver. "I'm done." Oliver stared at him. "What do you mean?" Finn lowered his head. "They're right. We'll never get out." Oliver looked up at the crowd. The frogs were waving their arms and shouting. Then he looked back at his friend. "Maybe they're wrong." Finn shook his head. "No." He stopped trying. Now Oliver was alone. His legs were tired. His body ached. Every jump seemed impossible. Yet he refused to quit. Again he jumped. And fell. Again. And fell. Again. And fell. The crowd above continued shouting. "Give up. Stop. You'll never make it." But Oliver kept smiling. Every time he looked up, he saw frogs waving their arms. To him, it looked like encouragement. To him, it looked like they believed in him. Their movements gave him strength. So he kept jumping. Minutes turned into hours. The sun slowly began to set. Oliver gathered every bit of strength he had left. "This is it," he thought. He crouched low, took a deep breath, and launched himself higher than ever before. Up. 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 His front feet caught the edge. The crowd gasped. For a moment, he almost slipped. But he refused to let go. With one final effort, he pulled himself out of the pit. The forest fell silent. The impossible had happened. An old frog stepped forward. "We don't understand." Oliver smiled. "What do you mean?" "We were telling you to quit. We told you there was no hope. Why didn't you listen?" Oliver looked confused. Then he smiled softly. "Oh. I couldn't hear you." The crowd stared. Oliver continued. "I was born deaf. You were all waving your arms and shouting. I thought you were cheering for me." No one said a word. The frogs looked at one another in silence. That day, they learned a powerful lesson. The words you listen to can shape your future. If Oliver had heard the negativity around him, he might have given up just like Finn. Instead, he believed he was being encouraged. And that belief gave him the strength to succeed. If this story inspired you, remember this. The world will always have people who doubt you, criticize you, and tell you that your dreams are impossible. Don't let their voices become your limits. If you believe in chasing your dreams no matter what, hit the like button, subscribe to Vision Legacy, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another powerful story. And remember, sometimes success begins when you stop listening to negativity and start believing in yourself. See you in the next story.